So here we've got Charcoal. Charcoal. How old is Charcoal?
He's 9 years old.
9 years old. And you've had him for how long?
Since then, basically.
A pup.
Yeah.
All right. So you've had him almost the whole 9
Yeah,
years,
he's
right?
been all around the world.
Yeah. He's a well-travelled dude, is Charcoal. Good job, buddy. Good job. Now, Charcoal, I've been asked by Marcus to come in. Marcus is the owner. To come in to help him with, he's bitten a couple of people or just one?
He's bitten me, but that was food aggression, but we sorted that.
He did that with food. Oh yeah, that's right. And you managed to work on that. That was good.
We tell him to drop and he just rolls away from the...
Yeah, okay.
So
he rolls away like a little sausage.
Yeah.
But he recently bit a friend, clipped him in the face. It drew blood.
Yeah. But
A bit of a neck. Okay, yeah, it was more of a pop.
Yeah.
Not that it's acceptable, but
Yeah,
it is good to know what level of bite it was.
It wasn't to cause proper harm. It was scared.
It was more to pop, get away, sort of thing. Okay. And when I first came in, he had a wee muzzle on. We certainly don't need that. And he had his harness on. Now the harness was definitely adding to the scenario.
Because it lets him lunge.
Yeah, I mean you're touching an area. What's important to the dog, remember, is where you're touching him. Mm-hmm. How you're feeling and your body language. Energy, body language, touch. Energy, body language, touch. So you've got to be more aware of how you feel, how you project yourself, and how you're touching him, just like here. So I'm using a leash as to touch, but I'm using it as little as possible. Yeah. But I'm using it further up his neck. So the further up his neck I have it, the less muscle he has to use against me. Yeah. And the quicker I can achieve my goal. Yeah. The goal that I want to achieve right now is we're doing place command. Because he's nipped at people, he barks, and he has quite a bit of separation anxiety.
So is that all connected to even the strangers that he barks at? Like he properly lunges?
Yeah, and this is inside and outside, or just outside?
This is more outside on walks.
Outside on walks.
He mainly only lunges at people when they either smile at me, make eye contact with me, or this might sound rude, but like some old people.
Yeah, well, when they go to interact with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loses it. Like he absolutely loses it.
Because in his mind, he never gave you permission or them permission to talk to you.
When I initiate the conversation, like I did with my other friend, he was fine with it. He just
Okay.
sort of welcomed the friend, I guess.
And then
he was a bit younger. So
what you were talking about as well is you were saying how you felt he was unpredictable.
Yeah.
It's like, he's totally unpredictable. Sometimes he's good and then sometimes he's not. Mm-hmm. So dogs are very predictable. The unpredictable part is if we allow the dog to control the introduction. Okay. Right? So right now, because we're unsure of how he is with strangers and dogs and things like that, it's very, very important that we are the ones that control the introduction. Okay? Instead of going, we'll just leave. He did really well there. Well done, Charcoal. Oh no, he didn't like that person. We don't let him decide. Yeah. We decide how he meets. Yeah. Okay? Now, one thing that's really important with that is body position. And we'll do that when we go outside and I've brought dogs and we'll control introductions and stuff. But body position is very important. Whoever's in front is in charge. Like I came to the door and you opened the door and you had him on a lead and you couldn't get to me, but he was still in front of you.
Yeah, right? Normally when I walk him, since the incident, me and Michelle, my sister, have taught him how to heel.
Good.
So every single time he walks up, we'll be like heel and then drag him back.
Yeah.
Sort of there.
Yeah, and he's starting to listen to that a bit better. Wonderful.
It's when the stranger comes.
Yes. So the way we're going to work on that, the actual when you get to the stranger, is we're going that is called marker training. Okay, so we need to mark certain behaviours, and we'll talk more about that. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to show you here is because the dog sleeps in your bed right now and things like that, and has learned to cope by only being in your space. We have to first start letting him feel comfortable when he's not in your space, and we call that place command. Okay. And what we need for place command is we need a dog that is food motivated at that time. normally we would, if a dog isn't generally food motivated, we'll literally say, right, don't feed him for a while.
No,
He's food motivated. And then you were saying also, but he also, if this food was on the floor, he would just try and take it, right?
Yes.
You know. So I'm going to first show you. The dog doesn't know what the rules are. He makes up his own rules. Yeah. So we need to establish those rules, right? But generally, separation anxiety exists because the dog is in a controlling state of mind. Yeah. So the dog is the parent and you are the child. And then he's like, where are you going? I never said you could leave. What's happening here? Yeah. And then the anxiety forms. He barked
all day. And then my neighbour came and said she was going to call the RSPC.
Yeah, and did he, when you had to go out yesterday, did he bark? Do you know?
So I missed most of school just so I can make sure he's okay. I went to school for psychology though because I couldn't miss that. It was the first.
And do you know if he barked? Or?
I installed the camera, like I said, so I just moved that around the house. He was in my room. He didn't bark when I was in psychology, but he did bark when I was at volleyball.
Okay.
3 hours.
Okay.
He barked for 20 minutes and then 4 minutes.
Right. Okay.
It's not as bad as 3 days ago.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he needs more structure.
Yeah.
In his life, and that's what we're gonna.
He's always lacked structure because before, like I said, this is a lot better than normal. Like, so he's not as bad. He's nowhere near as bad with his aggression, but
all I'm doing here, right? All I'm doing, okay, with the food is I'm creating a rule.
Right.
So all I'm doing is he wants to do A. Mm-hmm. Now that could be many different rules. He might want to take the food. He might want to bark at somebody, for example. Mm-hmm. He might want to be beside you, okay? Because that's the things he knows right now. And what I'm and before I can teach him what to do, I have to stop what he's already doing, if he's doing it. So if he goes to steal the food, I have to, no, we're not doing that.
We're not doing
that's what I'm saying. No, we're not doing that. I have to stop and pop, right? So I have to actually go, no, you're not drawing on the wall. Child drawing on the wall. Okay? And then I'm going to say, do this instead. Yeah. Now that's generally like, a sit command or whatever. Then I'll give you what you want. And he starts to go, so the way I get what I want is by sitting, or in this case, we're going to teach the place command. Okay. When you start lying in your bed, I'm going to give you the food. Does that make sense? Yeah. So all I'm doing, and it's the same as like the door going, someone knocking the door or something like that. That triggers, I want to do A. Yeah. And but we want him doing B. Yeah. So what we have to do is first stop the unwanted behaviour and go, no, you're not doing that. We have to stop and pop.
My friend's here. She's just.
How would you normally react with your friend?